A lot of people applying for SSDI worry that gaps in their work history mean they won't qualify. And while gaps can affect eligibility, they don't automatically disqualify you. What matters is how those gaps relate to your work credits, your insured status, and the timeline of your medical conditions. SSDI is an insurance program. When you work and pay Social Security taxes, you earn work credits. Most people need about 20 credits earned in the last 10 years before becoming disabled to stay insured, though younger workers need fewer. When there are long breaks from the workforce, whether due to layoffs, caregiving responsibilities, school, or worsening health, you may not earn enough recent credits. That's where the fear comes in. But here's the important part. Even with substantial gaps, many people still qualify. If your medical conditions were present and worsening before your insured status ended, or if you had periods of work attempts that were short-lived because of your impairments, that evidence can still support approval. SSA will look at your entire timeline, not just the calendar years on your earnings statement. Work gaps can also strengthen your case in some situations. If the gaps clearly line up with the time your symptoms became more severe, it helps show why maintaining full-time employment became unrealistic. And if you returned to work briefly but couldn't sustain it, those failed attempts can actually reinforce your limitations. Where people get into trouble is assuming SSA will piece this together on its own. They rarely do. You need a clear medical narrative that explains when symptoms began, how they progressed, and why you could no longer meet the demands of your past work. That's exactly where Disability Advocates Group helps. Our team reviews your work credits, when your insured status expires or expired, and how to align your disability timeline with Social Security's rules. We gather medical evidence, explain gaps in a way SSA understands, and make sure your story is supported by the right records and opinions. If you want help understanding how your work history fits into your SSDI eligibility, call Disability Advocates Group at 800-788-2095 or use the free SSDI screener on our website to see if you may qualify.